Hey friends, the DeFi Doctor here. I'm the head of education at Decentralized Masters, where we break down crypto in a way that actually makes sense. And today we're talking about something every crypto investor faces at some point, a bear market. Now, if you've been in the space for a while, you know that crypto moves in cycles. Massive bull runs followed by brutal corrections. And when the market turns red, people panic. They sell at the bottom, leave the space, and swear they'll never touch crypto again. But here's the truth. Bear markets are where the wealth is built. If you know how to survive, you'll be in a prime position when the next bull run kicks off. So today we're going over the ultimate crypto winter survival guide. I'll share the strategies I've used to protect my portfolio, stay sane, and even make gains while everyone else is losing their minds. So without further ado, let's get into it. Step 1, don't panic. The first thing you need to do is not panic. When everything is crashing, the worst thing you can do is make an emotional decision. That's how people lose money, buying high and selling low. You need to zoom out and remember that crypto moves in cycles. Look at Bitcoin's history. In 2011, Bitcoin crashed 93%. 2014, it crashed 86%. In 2018, it dropped 84%. Every time people said crypto is dead, and yet here we are. Bitcoin went from $100 to $1,000, and then to $20,000, and then to $109,000. This is the game. It's all about patience. So the first rule of survival, take a deep breath. Don't panic, and remember the long-term vision. Step 2, secure your holdings. Now, let's talk about securing your holdings. Exchanges go bankrupt, platforms collapse, and if a bear market drags on, centralized platforms start freezing withdrawals, and people get locked out of their own money. Just ask anyone who had funds on FTX, Celsius, or BlockFi. So here's what you have to do. Get your crypto off exchanges. Not your keys, not your coins. I always recommend using hardware wallets like the Ledger or Trezor for long-term holdings. For active trading and DeFi, you can connect your Ledger or Trezor to software wallets like MetaMask or Rabby. But if you're keeping funds on an exchange, only keep what you're actively trading. Everything else, cold storage. Period. Step 3, adjust your portfolio. Once your funds are secure, you need to adjust your portfolio. In a bull market, people buy anything. Meme coins, random altcoins with no use case, it doesn't matter. But in a bear market, only the strongest projects survive. The goal now is to shift into quality. Bitcoin and Ethereum have survived multiple bear markets. They will be here next cycle. Blue chip altcoins with real use cases and strong teams like Solana, Chainlink, or Ondo are also solid bets. And let's not forget stablecoins. When the market crashes, cash is king. Having stablecoins like USDT or USDC lets you buy the dip when prices are actually low. I personally cut down exposure to risky altcoins during bear markets and focus on projects that have already survived previous cycles. Step 4, keep earning. Now, just because the market is going down doesn't mean you have to sit on the sidelines. Bear markets are for stacking. You can stake your assets like ETH, Atom, or DOT for passive income. You can provide liquidity in DeFi, carefully of course, avoiding risky pools. And if you're trading, you should learn how to short the market. When prices drop, you can make money by shorting Bitcoin or ETH on futures exchanges. The goal here is simple. Keep earning, keep growing, and don't let your portfolio just sit there doing nothing. Step 5, stay in the game. Another thing to remember is that most people leave during bear markets. That's exactly why they miss the next bull run. Instead of disappearing, this is when you should be learning, networking, and preparing. Learn new skills, try researching, mastering DeFi, or improving your trading strategy. Follow smart money. See what big investors are doing. If they're accumulating, you should be paying attention. Stay active in communities. The people who stick around are the ones who will dominate the next cycle. Step 6, prepare for the next bull run. This brings us to the final step, planning for the next bull run. Bear markets don't last forever. The ones who prepare now will be the ones making life-changing money when the market turns. So here's what I do during bear markets. I make a watch list and track the best projects so that when prices start recovering, I know exactly what to buy. I accumulate slowly, dollar cost averaging into strong assets over time. Not all-in bets, just consistent stacking. And most importantly, I position myself early because the best opportunities happen when nobody is talking about crypto. Bear markets are painful, but they're also where the biggest opportunities are. Most people quit, but the ones who survive come out stronger, smarter, and wealthier. If you take anything from this video, let it be this. Zoom out, stay patient, focus on quality, and use the time to level up. The next bull run will come. The only question is, will you be ready for it? Thanks for tuning in to another Decentralized Master crypto class. If you found it useful, subscribe and hit that like button. Stay sharp, my friends, stay decentralized, and I'll see you in the next class.